there's a person with a, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the name was Japanese. It was like Mitsuko. And so I call the patient up. And now my personal policy is if you're over 18, if you're not a pediatric patient or a child, there's no reason for someone to come in with you unless you just need help because you're in a wheelchair or you're just really, really old. But if you're, 20, 25, or even 18, there's no reason why your mommy and daddy or your wife or your husband have to come into the room with you. There's not a lot of room back there. There's a lot of patient information back there. There's no real reason for you to come back there. You're an adult. You can handle yourself. Besides, we're not gonna, what do you think we're gonna do? I don't know. But here's what happened. So I'm in there, I call this patient up and the husband comes, Now from the waiting room, there's another little waiting room that's right outside the room. So I told him, okay, well, ma'am, you can come in, sir. You can have a seat right there. And he says, is there a problem with me coming in? I'm like, do you need to come in? Is there a problem? And he says, well, she doesn't speak English that well. And I'm looking, it's this white dude. He's like a lieutenant, maybe mid-20s. And she's this little hot tamale Japanese chick who's maybe like 22. And he says, oh, well, she doesn't speak a lot of English. I might have to come in and help. I'm like, oh, okay. That's a legit reason, it wasn't that extensive of an x-ray. It was just a knee. So, but if he speaks the language and he can help, great. So I said, yeah, come in. So I'm just telling her, okay, I'm telling him, all right, can you tell her to have a seat on the table and swing her legs over? And I'm ready for the show. I'm thinking I'm going to hear this white boy spitting out some Japanese. I'm like, yeah, let's hear it. And what he does is he, with his hands, like, sit, 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 sit. Swing your legs. Sit down, legs. What the what the hell are you doing? I thought you spoke the language. He's like, well, I'm learning. Like, you're learning. What did you learn?
You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick.
What the fuck did you really learn? You're married to this woman. You don't speak a word of Japanese? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Seriously, what kind of relationship do you really have with someone if you don't speak the language? This guy didn't speak anything. And furthermore, what was he really worried that was going to happen? What did he think I was going to do if I had her in there by myself? Does he really not trust me, or does he really not trust her? What is the deal here? Some of these relationships are so confusing. I really don't get it.